How can you say to me, we have no hope, when God is in control?
How can you say? Psalm 11 and 12. I think typically when we think of judgment or God's judgment, we typically think of that as a bad thing. We're not excited about the idea of God's judgment. But these two Psalms, Psalm 11 and 12, they actually draw us in to see God's judgment from a different perspective. See, at the beginning of Psalm 11, here is what we see in verse 1. It says, "In the Lord I take refuge. How can you say to my soul, flee like a bird to your mountain?" In other words, there were people surrounding David, and they were saying to him, like, hey, you're in trouble. People are against you, and there are people who are going to kill you, people who are going to take your life, and so you need to run. You need to flee. Sort of this fight or flight mentality, and David's being challenged to run, to get out of whatever situation he's in. But sometimes God has called us to be obedient and faithful to Him, even in dangerous situations. Sometimes the call on our life is not to flee, is not to run. And so that can be hard. It can feel like, why would God want me to stay here? Why would God want me to remain in this situation? Well, what we see in David's response is to actually look to the judgment of God. In Psalm 11 verse 4, he responds, "The Lord is in His holy temple. The Lord's throne is in heaven. His eyes see. His eyelids test the children of man." So in other words, as these Psalms continue, both 11 and 12, you begin to see that if we belong to God, if we know the Lord as our Father and as our friend, then actually His judgment is a good thing for us. Because it says that we don't have to make all the wrongs right in our life. We don't have to be the one to stick up for ourselves. We have a God who is righteous and who loves righteousness, and He stands beside us. You know, so often we think about God being for us and how important that is, and we think about God being with us and how important that is. And what that means is that if we belong to the Lord and we're united to Christ, then even His judgment at the end of time is going to be for our good. God is going to be making wrongs right that were done to us. And that means we don't have to flee, we don't have to fight. We're not the ones who are in charge of creating a good outcome in our life. We can be obedient to God and faithful to God and trust that in the end, He will make all things right.
How can you say to me, run for the hills, when God is on His throne? What can the righteous do but wait for Him? He sees we are not alone. And God is righteous, He loves righteousness. We are waiting on His promises. And God is coming, we will see His face. We're in the battle now, but soon we will be safe. How can you say to me, we have no hope, when God is in control? What can the godly do but trust in Him? He will come, He will make us whole. And God is righteous, He loves righteousness. We are waiting on His promises. And God is coming, we will see His face. We're in the battle now, but soon we will be safe. Help us, Lord, we humbly seek Your face. Keep us close and save us in Your grace. Help us, Lord, we humbly seek Your face. Keep us close and save us in Your grace. God is righteous, He loves righteousness. We are waiting on his promises. God is righteous, he loves righteousness. We are waiting on his promises. God is coming, we will see his face. We're in the battle now, but soon we will be safe. We're in the battle now.